Assalamualaikum. I am Mazhar from Nova CSS Academy Islamabad, and in this video of my column Crux, I will share with you the main points and summaries of important columns and editorials published in the Dawn as well as the Express Tribune from 10th till 12th of June 2024. The first column, whose crux I am going to share with you now, is re-engagement possible? Question mark. This column has been produced by Mazhar and this column was published in the Dawn of June 10, 2024. I would call this column to be comprehensive notes for the candidates who are preparing for the competitive examination of Pakistan about the relationships between Pakistan and India. The columnist, who is a top former diplomat of Pakistan, has thrown light on how the Modi's government has further deteriorated the relationship between Pakistan and India and why the peace process between Pakistan and India was derailed. There are many more important pieces of information in this column. That's why I would very strongly recommend this column to the candidates for the competitive examination of Pakistan. Another important column that catches my attention is Global Reversal by Niyaz Murtaza. This column appeared in the Dawn of 11 June 2024. In this very thought-provoking and interesting column, the writer has told us that democracy is on the retreat globally. The writer has put forward many examples of countries where democracy is only used as a mask to cover the ugly face of autocracy. The writer also tells us that this retreat of democracy is visible across all the continents and in all types of countries, whether developed or underdeveloped. The writer has also pointed out three major reasons for this retreat of democracy. Number one is capitalism, which has divided the world into haves and have-nots, and have-nots are unable to stand for their rights and to defend democracy. The second is globalization by dint of technology, which has enabled the autocratic rulers to instill fear in the hearts of the citizens. And number three is that democracy has not been institutionalized globally. The writer suggests that in order to defend democracy, the new globally recognized progressive ideology should be propagated. Can the ceasefire work? Question mark by Zahid Hussain is also another important column that was published in the Dawn of June 12, 2024. In this column, the writer has given explanation of why the UN resolution for peace to stop Israel's killing machine in Gaza cannot work after the US President Joe Biden announced a three-step roadmap for peace in his speech on May 31, 2024. The writer has expressed his doubts about the success of this peace plan because the ultra-right political parties of Israel have threatened the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, to vote against him if he agrees to this peace plan without completely dismantling Hamas. The writer also tells us that this intransigence by the Israeli Prime Minister is isolating Israel. And now I share with you the important points of another important column published in the Dawn of June 12, 2024. The title of this column is Working Children, and this column has been produced by Rafia Zakaria. As is obvious from the title, that in this column the writer has thrown light on the plight of working children in our society. The writer is of the opinion that these children are usually employed in hazardous fields where they lose their life and limbs. According to estimates as quoted by this columnist, there are more than 12 million children working in different hazardous fields as child laborers. The writer also tells us that although there are laws against child labor, but almost none of these laws is ever implemented. The writer also tells us that the employers of these child laborers, and particularly domestic child laborers, are very much aware about the difficulties and hazards faced by these children, but they do not do anything to stop it, and they are also complicit to this crime against the children. I also advise that you go through another important column published in the dawn of June 12, 2024. The title of this column is Thinking Pink, and this column has been produced by Aruj Waheed Dar. In this column, the writer has emphasized the importance of gender responsive budget to create gender equality in Pakistan. A similar theme also was captured in another column whose title was Budget to Empower Women, and it was created by Rashida Duhad. It was published in the dawn of June 2024, and I also included a summary of that column in my previous video. So I think that you should go through both of these columns to understand the importance of gender responsive budgeting. My dear students, so far as my understanding is concerned, I could not find any other important column or editorial in either the Dawn or Express Tribune from 10th of June till 12th of June. So from my side, that's all for today's column Crux, and inshallah, I will upload another video very soon in which I would bring to you the main points and cruces of important columns and editorials published in the Express Tribune as well as Dawn from 13th till 15th of June 2024. Till then and beyond, Allah Hafiz.